While everything falls apart, imagine how you'll teach your son about death. When he rips a dandelion head off its stem and wonders why the body shrivels, or the pregnant stray gives birth to her calico litter and you find 2 of them wedged underneath your car tires that winter. When the drunk woman across the street falls, leaving pieces of herself down every row house stair. Last night's howling in her lungs and on your windows, and the neighbors drape her body well before the ambulance arrives. He will ask where they've all gone and why, look up instinctively and wonder, and you'll confess you do not know. Hold him and say nothing about elsewhere being better or everything happening for a reason. You'll hold him as though your hands could weigh him down, could keep his bones from growing. As the clouds move slow, he'll notice for the first time they are white, not blue. He'll ask surprised, and you will nod, say something about the shapes of animals. Then he'll remember the flower and kittens, the dead woman. Will they come back? And you'll again stay silent, because the lawn is full of broken glass and water bottles, full of piss and dog shit, full of yesterday, and you will shake your head and think you're doing right by him. It's better he know now, you tell yourself, and watch him look away and up, search for the dead inside the clouds. While everything falls apart, imagine how you'll teach your son where he comes from. Use objects, they tell you, precise and tangible. A material body he can hear and touch. A seashell singing of its mother's black sea-bone skin. A dry flower from the Caspian steppes still in the midst of dying. A reminder of this, his earth. So you try to give him the earth, coming from nowhere and everywhere at once, stolen stones and sand from the Colosseum. A stranger's grave, no one's home. A field of missing material bodies, so you try to give him yours, or at least an imprint. The face you made on matte in black and white, holding a wheat stalk, posing as a good child against a grown-up wind. And when his father names you, Ukrainian names you by where you come from, you don't correct him and know your son will never understand. You pray he never has to, unsure what language God can hear or feel. You wish to give your son the giant bear with one button eye and the other a knot that held your mother when she was scared and far too small to get her arms around its overbearing body. It's the sea. And step along with all the rest in stone and sand in soils whose names are foreign now. So you give your son your hands and let his fingers trace their lifelines, because the only stuffed animal you have reeks of chicken soup and someone else's childhood. But your hands are his to keep on coming from.